Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Rahmadani Sahrima, and in this video I would like to tell you a story entitled Putri Tandampalik from South Sulawesi. Long ago in South Sulawesi stood the kingdom of Luwu, a fertile and prosperous kingdom. All its people live in sufficiency. This is because their king, Dato Luwu, was a wise king. Not only is the kingdom prosperous, he is also blessed with a beautiful princess. She is Princess Tandampalik. And the story of Princess Tandampalik's beauty has spread to all corners of the country. Once upon a time, a messenger from the king of Bone came. The envoys sailed using a large ship. After days of sailing, they finally arrived at the kingdom of Luwu. Greetings, sir. I am an envoy from the king of Bone. The purpose of my coming here is to convey greetings and proposals from the son of the king of Bone to the daughter of Tandampalik. Your Majesty, our king intends to marry the royal son to the Princess Tandampalik, said the messenger of the king of Bone. Dato Luwu thought for a moment. In the past, customary law did not allow marriage with youths from other countries. However, if he refused this proposal, he was worried that there would be a war with the Bone kingdom. Hi, messengers! You need to know that in Luwu kingdom there is one customary law. A Luwu princess may not marry a youth from other country. For that, please tell your king so that I can give it a few days to think about this proposal, said King Luwu. Oh well, my majesty, I will convey your message to your majesty. I beg you pardon, said the messenger of the king of Bone. A few days later, the Luwu kingdom was in an uproar because of an accident. Ah! What's wrong with my skin? Why did it suddenly turn out like this? Said Putri Tandampalik. Why, sure? What's wrong, my daughter? Said the king of Luwu. I don't know, father. My body suddenly hurts and is filled with black spots. Did you eat something weird? No, Dad. Yesterday I was fine. This morning, all of a sudden, this spot appeared. Healer! Physician! Come here quickly! The healer also examined the daughter's body. I'm sorry, Dato. I've tried my best and tried every way, but there is no right medicine for the princess's illness, said the healer. What? Aren't you the greatest healer in the kingdom? Said the king of Luwu. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not sure if this disease ever existed or not. I've only seen it once, and I'm worried that this is a contagious disease, Your Majesty, said the imperial physician. And that night, my daughter, father has considered it before this disease was transmitted and for the safety of the people in this country. Would you be willing if father exiled you to another country? Said the king of Luwu. If that is the best way, I accept your decision, father, said Putri Tandampalik. I'm sorry, my daughter. It's okay, Daddy. Before you go, take this as a sign that Dad hasn't forgotten you. This is a royal heirloom cuirass. Take good care of it, said King of Lu. Well, father, I know that you are doing this for the sake of the people. I also believe you love me very much. Once again, I'm sorry, my daughter, and thank you for your understanding, said the King of Blue. And when dawn began to break, all preparations had been completed. All preparation had been completed, and Princess Tandampalik went to seclude herself. She was only accompanied by a few maids and bodyguards. Datuk Lu also escorted his daughter's departure with a feeling of sadness. Goodbye, father, said Princess Tandampalik. Goodbye, my daughter. Take good care to your princess, said Datuk Lu. Ready, sir. I will take good care of the princess, said the bodyguard. The ship began to sail. For days they sailed the ocean. Sometimes a fierce rain storm blocked their journey, until finally they arrived on a foreign island. They also finally built a house on that foreign island, living independently and full of simplicity. And so, it didn't feel like they had lived on the island for almost a year. One day, Princess Tandampalik was playing on the shore of a lake. Living here is fun too. My illness is not as severe as before. Suddenly, a white buffalo came. Huh? You look like a buffalo, but why are you white? Is there a white buffalo? And suddenly, the buffalo licked the princess' body, which was full of black spots. And magic! All those freckles disappeared in an instant. Wow! I can't believe this, but it's really awesome. My disease is cured. Wait, buffalo, thank you for your help. Princess Tandampalik also brought that white buffalo. Princess, what happened? Your illness has been cured. Hey, lady, where are the guards? I'm here, princess. What's going on? Please take good care of this buffalo. He has cured my infidelity. You too can't slaughter it. Okay, princess. Yes, princess. We are very happy that the princess has recovered to home. And a few days later, the island had several hunters led by the crown prince of the Bonnet kingdom, the Prince of Bonnet. Because he was too busy hunting, the prince got lost in the forest alone. Looks like this isn't it the path I took earlier? How could I possibly get lost? Until nightfall, the prince had not found his way from the forest. And after a long walk, the prince finally found a cottage belonging to Princess Tandampalik. Oh, there's a hut here. Fortunately, maybe they can help me. He knocked on the door of the hut. Oh, hey, beautiful girl. I was lost and I happened to find this hut. I hope you will help me. I have to get back to the beach soon, said Prince of Bonny. Please come in, sir. Rest for a while. Later we will take you to the beach, said Princess Tandampalik. And the prince accepted the princess's offer. He entered the hut and rested for a while. Introduce, I'm the Prince of Bonny, said the Prince of Bonny. Ah, you are the Prince of Bonny. I'm sorry if we were rude earlier, said Princess Tandampalik. Thanks for helping me. What's your name? And why are you on this deserted island? Asked Prince of Bonny. I am Princess Tandampalik from Lubu. Because of the illness I was suffering from, I had to live here. But now I have recovered. In an instant, the two of them seemed close. The prince seemed attracted by the beauty and gentleness of the Tandampalik princess, as well as the Princess Tandampalik, who was attracted by the gentle speech and humility of the Prince of Bonny. Princess, I am really interested. Is the princess willing to come with me and be my wife? Asked Prince of Bonny. About that, wait a minute. Bring this. The daughter also handed her an heirloom carriage that her father had given her. Take this and give it to my father. If my father accepts this heirloom carriage, then I will accept the princess' proposal, said Princess Tandampalik. Okay, princess, I'll leave this heirloom to the king and I'll make sure the king accepts it. Wait for my arrival, said the Prince of Bonny. After that, the prince rode to the kingdom of Lubu to meet Datuk Lubu. He spent days traveling with enthusiasm and finally arriving in the kingdom of Lubu. The prince also told of his meeting with Princess Tandampalik. Your Majesty, forgive me if I am presumptuous. Before this, I have asked the princess directly so that she will be my wife, but she left this to me. The princess said if the kingdom would accept this carriage back and give his blessing, then he is willing to be my wife. The prince also handed the heirloom carriage to Datuk Lubu. This heirloom carriage, seeing the softness of speech and the tenderness of the crown prince to woo his daughter was so strong, Datuk Lubu became amazed at the prince. Well, I accept this heirloom. He also accepted the heirloom carriage. And I accept your proposal for my daughter, prince, said the king of Lubu. Thank you, my majesty. The king and prince sailed to the foreign island to pick up Princess Tandampalik. After days of sailing, they finally arrived. My daughter! Daddy come to pick you up, daughter, said the king of Lubu. Father, said the princess of Lubu. I'm sorry, my daughter. Father has thrown to a secluded place like this, said the king of Lu. No, father, I'm actually grateful the people are not infected with my disease, and I can be independent here too. And finally, at the end of this story, they returned to the Luwu kingdom, and the marriage between Princess Tandampalik and the crown prince of the kingdom of Bone was held. And finally, they lived happily ever after. So, this is the end of the story. Thank you so much for listening, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.